What is going on, guys? Dave from Wake Up It's Football, bringing you guys another 2015 NFL Draft Profile. Today, Randy Gregory, the defensive end out of Nebraska. Remember, keep in mind, a lot of draft stock will shift and change from now until the NFL Draft, so just kind of keep an eye on when this video was made. Look down in the comment section. Now, Randy Gregory, again, defensive end out of Nebraska, standing at 6'6", 245 pounds. Some collegiate stats: 115 total tackles, 24.5 for loss, 16.5 sacks, and 4 pass breakups. And again, this video was made 2 days before his game, or his bowl game against USC in the National University Holiday Bowl, which means that some of those stats will be changing. Now, some things you might want to know about Randy Gregory before we dive into pros, cons, and his draft projection. Randy Gregory actually did not attend his full 4 years of college at the University of Nebraska. He actually spent 2 years at Arizona Western College from 2011 to 2012. In 2011 at Arizona Western College, he actually recorded 82 tackles and 9 sacks, and in 2012 he missed his entire season due to a broken leg. Now in 2013 he committed to Purdue University, but he did change his mind and decided to attend University of Nebraska. That's a little bit of his history there, and he was also the first team All Big Ten in 2014 this last season. So he's kind of jumped a little bit, but he's shown production throughout his collegiate career. Unfortunately, in the 2012 season, he did suffer a broken leg and did not play. Now, pros and cons for Randy Gregory. He's a disciplined player. He shows a lot of patience. He shows a lot of discipline. He knows how to attack the line of scrimmage, and he can hang out on the back end of plays in case a running back runs opposite side of him and decides to come back. Randy Gregory doesn't commit to running and pursuing a play, but instead, when it's not at his end, he'll hang back in case a play does get reversed and comes back to his side. He shows that discipline. He shows that patience. I noticed that and I jotted that down. When he is pass rushing, as you see there, his pros, his speed and pass rush, those go hand in hand. He displays that when he plays outside. He has played with his hand in the dirt. He has played standing up, which also plays into that 4-3 defensive end or that 3-4 outside linebacker scheme. So he has been versatile there. Usually lines up on the right side, opposing left tackles. Randy Gregory can do a little bit of both. If you want to place him in that 4-3 scheme, you can draft him to play there, or if you want him to play standing up, he can play there as well. So that comes into his draft stock inflated or supported or whatever you want to say, because both schemes he can play. Now, cons: his frame. Again, 245 pounds. He's 6'6", a bit lanky, can add some weight, potentially some muscle. His strength, I also noticed when he opposed offensive tackles, he packed a light punch. He did have active hands. He would get in there and he'd scuffle with offensive tackles, but he didn't necessarily pack a huge punch, and he didn't necessarily back opposing tackles in 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So I think he can add some strength, add some weight, add some muscle, add to that frame. But going to his draft projection, I think he's going to be a top 10 pick as of right now. From what we've seen, we haven't seen the measurements, and all that stuff from the combine yet. But teams of interest, some of those teams that could be potentially drafting in that top 10, Oakland, Washington, Chicago, Atlanta, could potentially be going defense, could potentially be targeting a defensive end or an outside linebacker, depending on the scheme. So Randy Gregory right now, in my book, top 10 guy, pending the combine and the interview process and all that jazz. So that is my draft profile on Randy Gregory. Throw your comments, questions, and concerns down below. But again, draft stock will be shifting and changing. That is my draft profile on Randy Gregory. And that's all I got for you guys today. I'm out.